All right, so they're just doing button checks here. This
yeah.
is Deep Dank versus GenesisDC. So Deep Dank, the Hyde player we saw earlier. GenesisDC, the Phonon player we saw earlier. So if you were just guessing, who do you think's going to win this game?
If I knew nothing about the players and just had to guess based on the characters, I would say Batista.
You think? Not Batista, Phonon. Sure. Phonon.
In my brain,
Understood.
I mean, answer's probably similar. Phonon is a very dominating character, and Phonon can deal with orbital. Phonon can deal with high normals.
Yep.
Like, that's the big question in the neutral in that matchup. A, can you deal with orbital? And if the answer is yes, Hyde has to work a lot harder to keep you off.
I think so, yeah. So one thing I just want to comment on before the players actually get down to business here. They chose Mika's theme, Forceful Step, or in the English version, Mighty Stride, as their game music here. And I just want to say, I think that was a good choice. I quite like that song.
Agreed.
The music metagame in Under Night is very important. It's a little bit like arguing over like In and Out over Five Guys. Like people will have very strong opinions about it.
Right, and
I don't know if they're playing right
everyone
now.
thinks Nanasei's theme is McDonald's, basically.
You know what? I like Nanasei's theme. I think it's fine. I think Nanasei's theme is a lot more like I don't know, what's a mid-tier fast food chain? Like
Burger King, maybe.
Jeez, really? McDonald's is better than Burger King for sure, my dude.
Oh man, we're unironically in the
discussion.
discussion.
My God. You know what? We have to.
Backdash.
No. We're commentating a video game. We can't talk about this right now. All right, so Deep Dank won. Good job, Deep Dank.
You did it.
All right, we're all very proud of you. Except GenesisDC is kind of my boy, so I kind of feel like I have to vote for Genesis here. All right, so let's go Genesis. Okay, makes it safe with the super, finds his way in, but Deep Dank finds his way out with a timely mash into drops the combo, and GenesisDC willing to mash right back, trading 2As, trading small combos. Oh my God! Oh
wow.
My God! That is such a smart answer to change of throw. I can't even believe that. But not capitalizing on it once again. GenesisDC gets the side switch this time.
There it is. TK Fireball. Welcome to the corner.
We got fun and games, specifically for me. I have fun and games.
Gets the grid break.
Okay, yep, finds a timely DP. That's a really smart DP, knowing that Hyde is probably going to press something there. And blocks the overhead 2, mashes out GenesisDC, keeping it even here in the first game. DPs.
Nice fire.
Ooh, it gets him with the safe jump.
Yeah, keeping it at that nice mid-range game that GenesisDC wants to be at.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping Hyde's pokes away from Phonon. That is so important because Hyde's pokes are very, very good. But Phonon is one of the very few characters who gets to outrange him at his own game.
Yeah, Phonon doesn't have to kind of deal with the stuff that makes Hyde very good a lot of the time.
Exactly. Can kind of obviate it. Now Hyde, I mean, has amazing offense, amazing pokes. It's not like he can't make things happen, but Phonon is it gets to be such an impressive character, as you see right there.
Right.
Yeah. First game to GenesisDC, I think pretty comfortably in that last round.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is also important to mention that even if Phonon forces you to block for a very long time in this game, blocking for a long time is good. You get a lot of meter, you get grid.
Yeah. It's part of the sort of matrix of choices you have to make when you're on defense. Like where blocking for a long time isn't always a bad thing. It might be a bad thing depending on what your strategy for the next few seconds is. But your strategy can absolutely just be to hold this.
Right. If you're willing to wait until you get a chain shift and sit on having a DP chain shift and a bunch of meter, it can be a good strategy to block for a long time. But
well, Deep Dank's strategy right now is to do a lot of damage without taking much. And it was working pretty well for him until about a moment ago.
Yeah, he should have kept doing it,
in my
opinion.
You know what? Honestly, Deep Dank looking a little weak right now. Didn't stick to his strategy. But you know what? Made it happen anyway. Made it happen anyway. You know what? Good job, Deep Dank. Right, blocks the overhead. Blocks the thing. Thinks he can mash out. Cannot. Sorry, Deep Dank. And this is going to be knocked down roughly into the corner. Just jumps back, does fireball. Frame traps, puts him back into the corner. Ooh, drops the combo. An unfortunate drop. I believe Deep Dank actually had enough time to punish there. Oh my gosh, goes over the... That was an interesting choice to 2C in that specific situation.
Tries to challenge after EX Orbital. Once again, also an incorrect thing to do.
Yes. All right, so has the throw combo this time. And that's going to be about 2K. Nice. Yep, catches him with the veil off. The super projectile to force his way in.
A match of very plus on block projectiles.
Yeah, exactly. A match of very plus on block projectiles and very big, annoying normals. High priority normals. Oh my gosh. Deep Dank totally... So this is exactly what we were talking about, right? Just blocking for a long time. Gets chain shift. Oh my gosh. And GenesisDC goes over the point blank orbiter. Oh my gosh. And gets poked out, and Deep Dank takes it 2-0 here in the second game. We are going to a game 3, folks. Who's excited for game 3? I'm excited for game 3.
I am.
Matt, thank you for being excited for game 3 with me.
No problem.
Thanks, dude.
I got you.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. All right, they're going into it. All right, how's it start? Yeah. The answer is Phonon uses her oppressive round start options to grid break Deep Dank. That's how it starts.
Yes.
Pretty good way to start, honestly.
I mean, if I had to make a guess that a Phonon player would use the very good round start button, I think it would be a safe one.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw that bet on, like, Vegas, like, I'd take that bet. I don't care what the odds are. That's a pretty safe bet in my mind.
All right. Can't be bad.
Can't be bad. All right, but Deep Dank comes out of it with Vorpal anyway. We're going to need to make something happen here. We're going to have it for the second cycle, too. So going to have big boosted damage here. Doesn't quite finish that one. Throws into the corner. Ooh, catches with 6-6C. Can't do anything there, GenesisDC. Wow, doesn't finish that with a super, unfortunately. Oh, and that is big pressure in the corner. GenesisDC looking at the end of his life here, watching his life flash before his eyes. Oh my gosh.
Good conversion. Ooh, a bit of a drop at the end. Going to give GenesisDC a chance to start his own.
All right, so GenesisDC confirming. Gets 3K. I like that throw. Takes the first grid. Do you know what Phonon's Vorpal trait is?
Enlighten me.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, no, I'd forgotten.
Bummer. Okay, well, one of her Vorpal, quote, traits, unquote, is jump A is really, really fucking fast. And you just saw GenesisDC go for basically an instant jump A overhead. Yeah. All right, so this is the last round here. Whoever wins this wins all the marbles. And ooh, a quick jumping back jump B is gonna start the round really nicely for GenesisDC. Is that jump C? It might have been jump C. Yeah, I think it was jump C.
Good chain shift DP.
Okay. Yep, chain shift DP. A classic. Ooh, non-chain shift veil off. Wake up veil off. How will GenesisDC spend this? The answer is not at all, actually. Yeah, no, the answer is just plain neutral with the threat of super. I like it.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't find a great opportunity to dump that meter.
And you got to be honest about that, right? You got to not try and force it.
Yeah, because it can be a big mistake to just try to spend it just to spend it.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless you're, I mean, yeah. So GenesisDC, basically a combo away here. Oh my god, blocks the veil off, and there it's going to be. If GenesisDC doesn't block this, has Vorpal to make it easier. Yeah, it takes it.